My name is Robert Wood. I was chairman of in 1982, and we had various projects that we were trying to get underway to see what we could do in Gilmer County as far as new work or things that would aid the county in some form. And one of the first projects we came up with was we tried to see if we could get movies made in the county, and we contacted the state, and the director, I think, of that department came up and spent a whole day with us walking all over Gilmer County. Well, I mean over part of Gilmer County, of the areas we thought might be of interest to him in making movies. And he returned to Atlanta, and we got a letter back from him and noticed that he was interested, maybe if someone were to make a movie, he knew our part of our county and the things here would be of interest to them, and he could make arrangements to show them a county if it ever came to that. One thing that popped up that caused a little stir here was the fact that in California at that time they were doing what they call clear cutting of land, just cutting everything all the way over. And somehow Gilmer County name got popped up as a county that did that. And I got calls, must have been 20 or 30 calls from the West Coast regarding that, and I had to go through the whole procedure and tell them that the timber industry here didn't operate that way, that it was selective cutting depending on the need for a certain type tree. And we did not clear cut in Gilmer County. And this, after about 20 or 30 phone calls to the office and some to me at night, this got cleared up. Well, another thing, we contacted the chairman of the board of Atlanta Gas Light and had him up one time to look over the county, or it wasn't necessarily him, I think it was a representative of his, to look at the county and see about extending the gas lines in the county. And I noticed it's being done now. I don't know how it came about, but I guess they didn't feel the need of it right then, and but now they do. And I think it's a good idea, whether it was our idea that caused it to happen or not. But that's what we were working on at that time. Well, Gene Wright, the office manager, had managed to get a mobile home, small mobile home, and park it in near the old Perry House there at the courthouse, and we were in that. So the only thing we had meetings in there. It was kind of crowded then, but for a board meeting or something like that, and kind of crowded at that point. But that was a good thing. Gene was a good worker, and as office manager, he took care of a lot of things and really kept it running nicely. We probably had some other projects. We had a lot of energetic people there, something like Ann Wessler. Ann and I rode in the steering committee. We were on the steering committee, and we rode together, and they allotted the names for people that you need to go visit. So Ann and I went, and we'd each take one and wait for the other one, Mm-hmm. And so our first one was Avery Dimmock. You probably remember Avery. He was an attorney here in town, probably the chief attorney around, I guess, at that time. But Ann and I would take turns talking to each one, she'd say, "It's your turn now." Ann's a very nice person and a real go-getter, you know, when it comes down to business.